in case there are some people that want to hear this training afterwards. For those people listening to me via the Facebook, please pay attention. Tomorrow we might not really put it on Facebook because we'll be going into the call. Then you got to get the information on the Zoom link so that you can join it via Zoom tomorrow. Already I have close to 100 persons now, very close to 100 persons on the Zoom call, and we got to keep it rolling. Once again, this is your friend and partner, Olushola Popola, chartered accountant, investment advisor, and also a life coach. It's a great privilege to bring to you this platform, this training on the platform of Rich Vision Academy. And the Academy has been over the time training people and helping them to experience a new lifestyle, having better understanding of the online trading platform. Many persons have been wondering, does this work? Is it possible? Is it true that people actually earn some decent income online? And then we try to make them see that there's nothing impossible. There are people that are making genuine income while online. But just before we start, I know you are logging in from different places, and I know that it's not by accident that you are here. I always also believe that some of us went out and came back safely for us to start this. Some people really wanted to be part of this program, but they don't have data, they are indisposed or whatsoever. So if you can hear me clearly and you want to thank God for being part of this wonderful opportunity, can you just type, thank God, thank God. Just type it in capital letters, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, everybody on the call. Everybody on the call, just type, thank God. Type it in the chat box. I like to know that you are hearing me. I like to know that you get it, because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, close to 15% can't hear what I'm saying right now. But you, if you can hear me and you want to be appreciative to the Almighty, just type, thank God, thank God. Or if you want to put this, Alhamdulillah, you can just put something, just appreciate the Almighty. It's a privilege to be on the platform here. Every time we do this, I'm so excited that we're passing out knowledge, giving people information that can lead to their transformation. All right, appreciate you all. Those of you that have typed that, awesome, awesome, awesome. The art of gratitude will take you to the highest altitude. The art of gratitude will take you to the highest altitude. All right, awesome, awesome. Okay, right. Once again, I say you are welcome on behalf of Rich Vision Academy. We are most grateful on behalf of the other faculties that you'll be getting to meet in the course of the week. We are most grateful to see you here. Actually, how do we start this? How did we begin this? You know, in the course of the COVID-19 period, when in April thereabouts, when the COVID-19 started, we started looking. A lot of people were saying they were sharing rice and, you know, helping people in different ways. Well, we could help in that way, one way or the other. But we said, this is a time when everybody is sitting down at home. Can we do something that we empower them? We foresaw that after the COVID, after the lockdown, there's going to be a lot of challenges. People are going to lose their jobs and things. It was as if we saw into the future. And then we said, let's begin to teach people to sit in their homes and get something. And that's how we started the training. And since April till now, every week, week in, week out, because we set a target for ourselves that we want to empower 100,000 people in Nigeria, 100,000 people this year. Wow, it looks humongous, it looks big, but then by the grace of God, we are achieving it. Quite a number of people that started with us, great testimonies out there. They've learned the skill. These are skills that you pay good money for. But then for us, we want to give back to the society. We want to give back to you. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to me, it's an opportunity to learn a skill set that will help you for the rest of your life. The skill set will help you for the rest of your life, transforming you, helping you to make great income. We are not promising a get-rich-quick scheme. Please note that. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a skill set that when you acquire the skill set, this skill set will help you to be able to do something for yourself, for your family. and I tell you, you will not regret it. Now, as I'm very much aware, there are different categories of people listening to me at this moment. Now, some people had this advert, or they heard about this program, and they said, oh, let me just come and listen to them. And thank you, you are here, just come and listen. There are some that really want to learn the skill set. Great, you want to learn the skill set? I tell you, I'm an accountant. I can tell you that by the grace of God, this skill has paid me more than even my certificate has paid me. Now, there are some of us that, no, I'm not interested. I'm too busy. I have so much work to do. I have so much on my hands already. Can I have somebody do it for me? I want to do investment and things. By God's grace, Rich Vision Academy, we have a platform that will help you to achieve that. But tonight, and you know, I always tell people, I said, even though you are interested in the investment aspect, as I know that a lot of people are, they just want to, oh, let somebody just, I want residual passive income. I don't want to be, you know, tagged with this. I want to tell you this. There's a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. And in that book, the man said, he said, don't invest your money in a venture that you don't understand. And that is why we say, if you want to come into the investment platform of Rich Vision, have an understanding of what we want to do, what your money will be used for. And somehow, in Rich Vision, we don't even take the money from the clients. You hold your money is in your brokers. We do, there's a way we do it. But if you can wait till the end, you will get more information. Now, my principal duty and responsibility today, being the first day, is to show you the power of online trading. And when we are talking about online trading, we are not talking about just trading of just maybe iPhones and things online. We are talking about trading the international money and capital market, the international money, capital market, and the commodity market. That means we'll be teaching you in the course of this 1 week how to trade cocoa, coffee, rice, sugar, millets, and so on online without you leaving the comfort of your home with your mobile phone. How you turn your mobile phone into what we call a mobile money making machine. That's interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, many persons are achieving it, and it's your turn now. It's a free training. No, we are not demanding money from you. If you want to go to the advanced class, great, you can go. So let nobody come into the group and tell you pay money for something. If those that want to go to the advanced class, which we are going to talk later, but for this 1 week, we're going to give you the best professionals, seasoned professionals will be training you on how to handle this. But let me put you this way. 1 week may not be enough for you to learn the skill that will last you a lifetime. You might have to learn more. So you might continue on your education with Rich Vision, or you continue it anywhere. But we want to give you the sound basic, you know, when we say the basic doctrine, let me call it the doctrine, the basic principles, such that anywhere you go in the world, when they talk about trading, you know the basic concepts, and nobody will, you know, swindle you of your hard-earned money. Ladies and gentlemen, if you understand me so far, if you understand what I've said so far, can you put a 777 in the chat box, please? If you understand what I've said so far, put a 777 in the chat box. All right, I just want to be sure that you are getting me. And those of you on Facebook, watching on live on Facebook, you can just put 777. Yes, that you get it. Awesome, awesome. I have a wonderful class here today. Over 100 people on the call tonight. Powerful. I'm so excited. Now let's go deep into the training right away. If you take the time to stay with me, I'll be showing you other benefits and what we do at Rich Vision Academy. Let me quickly do something. I see somebody that is not used to the platform is writing on the screen. So let me disable all that. All right. So let's rock and roll. Just say, make me the money, all right? Okay. Now, so you're welcome to the Online International Market Trading Seminar. This is organized by Rich Vision Consultancy Limited, owners of the Rich Vision Academy. Now, what are we really talking about? Let me remove this. Pay attention. I believe you have your writing materials. Don't just tear a sheet of paper, get a book. This is a training, 1 week, and it's 8 to, let's go. Now, what are we going to be covering? The training will cover the basic in online trading of currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities such as coffee, cocoa, cotton, and etc. We're going to be showing you how to trade the oil market, oil and gas from your mobile phone. We're going to be showing you how to trade the capital market and the foreign exchange market. You permit me to say this, that often we foreign exchange market, the Forex market, not because of anything, but because it is the one that has the least capital. You can start it with the least capital of them all. You know, if you want to trade cocoa, you want to trade coffee and things, you need to have some amount of capital in your. And when I say capital, I don't mean 1 million. No, just a small amount of money. Now, in this beginner's course today, we are going to be talking about the power of trading, introducing the online trading platform. If somebody say it works, somebody say it doesn't work, but I'm going to show you how this works. Then understand the basics of online trading. That's going to be coming up tomorrow, and it's going to be taken by a top faculty leader, Mr. Kulema Jekulumi, and that you don't want to miss that class. You know, somebody that has over 25 years of experience in the banking sector at an AGM level, you know that person has a lot of things to give to you. Then on Wednesday, he's going to continue on using the basic tools that we have in the industry. Then on Thursday, we're going to be having the man we call the Bishop of Pips. Is called Mr. Femi Raji. Oh, you don't want to miss that class. How you benefit from the cocoa market. Strategy to trade the oil and gas market. He's going to be teaching all stuff. Then money management, because you are not a complete trader if you don't understand money management. So that's going to be on Friday. And then we now begin to rock. Let me just go. I want to be as fast as possible. Now, don't mind if I'm very fast. You can, we're going to be posting the recordings in the group chats. We'll post the recordings in the group chat so that you can rewatch it again. Do you understand? So because I want to see how fast and how much grounds we can cover within this short minutes that we have. So now, at the end of the training, one of the major objectives that we want is that participants must be able to use the online platform to actively trade the commodity market, the capital market, the money market on the LSE, NYSE, etc. When we talk of LSE, we mean the London Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange. We have the Tokyo Exchange and so on. Now, the other thing is, at the end of the training, we want you to have an understanding of a simple strategy to place profitable trades month on month. It's not everybody that trades that is profitable. Somebody tells me, I've been trading for the past 10 years. How many times have you withdrawn? How many times have you withdrawn profit? You make profit today, you lose it tomorrow. We're going to show you how to stop that kind of trend. Understand how to use simple chart and fundamental news events to analyze, forecast, market direction. When cocoa is going up, how do you know? When stock is going up, how do you know? When stocks like Amazon stock is going up, or Apple stock and things, how do you know? Do you know their behaviors? You're going to be learning it here. Now, you know also you're going to be able to open what we call a virtual account and know which broker to deal with. Which broker can I use? Oh, I've done with some brokers and they've taken my money and things and things. We're going to be showing you how to get good brokers to tag along with. Then we show you know how to get money in and out. You know, at the time we were showing some students some profits made in some accounts. And before the end of this class, we close some trade. We show you the profits on some of our accounts. So that, you know, I always say the people that will help you to become successful are people that are successful in the deal themselves. So how do you get money in and how do you get money out? We're going to be showing you and understand who moves the market, when to trade and when not to trade. And you have an in-depth knowledge of money management. That means you're going to stick with us till Friday for you to get this whole stuff. One of the greatest investments. Now listen, One of the greatest investment vehicle that the informed has been using in the past decade to chart their lives to financial prosperity is active participation in the global financial market. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I know many of us have heard that people are making money online, trading this. They trade Forex, they trade stock, they trade commodity. Along the line, you say, you too, you've tried it, but you lose money. And some will tell you, some of us are, I don't want to take the time. If I ask you that, how many of you are JJC, you've never done anything like this before, I can imagine how many people will type JJC. Well, you can go ahead and type the JJC if you are, this is the first time anyway. But let me just continue. Now, you see, many persons, they tell you that, oh, trading online is risky. Don't do it. Don't get involved. Oh, I know a friend who lost money here. I know this who lost money. They don't ever tell you the ones that are successful. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, this is what I call the conspiracy of the rich against the poor. Listen, I've been telling you the fact as it is. By the grace of God, a chartered accountant in this country, I should know what is good, what I should advise people. I won't advise people to do things that are not right. But when I see it, when I began to enter into the industry, I began to understand, why do they tell people not to do it? The only thing, the challenge that is here is that inadequate training. People are not trained adequately for that thing that they want to do. Somebody says you want to become an accountant, and then you never went to a good school. You never went to a good tuition house. You want to become an engineer. You want to become a lawyer. You don't go to a very good place to be trained. And then you go to court, somebody flaws you. You said the profession is not good. Is it risky? No, you are not trained well. Ladies and gentlemen, it depends. Who is their teacher? Who is holding you? Those people that have mentors will not lack methods. So the rich are using it, but they are telling you it is risky. The banks are using it, they tell you it is risky. If it's as risky as they say, use your brain, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Let us think if it's as risky as it is. Some of you are working in the banks. Do you know that there's a department called the Treasury Department in every bank? Treasury Department. What do they do in Treasury? They trade Forex. They trade bonds. Treasury bills. Ladies and gentlemen, why have they not packed up? Because they can afford to send their staff for intensive trainings abroad. But many of us, somebody gives you 1 week training and they tell you that you can go and trade, or they give you 1 or 2 hours and say, when you see this one going up, you buy. When you see this one coming down, you sell. And then you think that is all, and you want to make millions from that. Don't deceive yourself. I will tell you the absolute truth. The global financial market is made up of the capital market and the money market. The capital market deals with equities, options, future contracts. You know, when you begin to hear, I'm buying Dangote shares, I'm buying UBA shares, I'm buying these shares, you know, you are talking about the capital market. The capital market, by buying the shares, you become a part owner of that organization. Then you hear people talk about the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, and things which we call the future contracts. Now, then we have the one we call the money market, the ones that are next to liquid cash, that you can easily liquidate, you can easily turn to money. That's the Forex, the treasury bills, those and the bonds. You know, that is what we call the money market. I hope somebody is taking note. After this training, we want you to talk professionally. When people are talking, a lot of people don't have financial knowledge, and then they say this thing is not working. Now, let me change your paradigm, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to me. I want you to change your paradigm. In the past, they've been telling you a lot of things, but I want you to know where the new economy is going into. Understand where the new economy is going into. Let me ask you this question. Where can you, everybody in the chat box, I want you to answer this question for me. Where can you invest 8 million naira? If I give you 8 million naira now to go and invest, where will you invest your money? Put it in the chat box, guys. We have over close to 130 persons on the call, close to 130 persons on the call. Just give me, what will you invest 100 and what will you invest 8 million naira on? Guys, put it in the chat box. Ladies and gentlemen, please participate. This is okay. Somebody said landed property. Okay, who is saying invest in properties. Somebody is saying stocks. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, participate. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's, real estate, I say a lot of real estate, farming, okay? I will invest in forestry, okay, Forex me, agriculture, real estate. Okay, quickly, let's take this. Let's go into real estate. Let's take the real estate as a typical example. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at this. Let's go into real estate. I want to assume, just for the purpose of this class, let's make this assumption. Please pay attention. I want you to change your thinking when it comes to investment. If, let's say, you go into real estate and you already have a land, you have a land, an empty land in, let's say, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Ikeja is the capital of Lagos and is a prime area. If you build a house there and you have to let out that house, you won't let out that house for less than maybe ₦1 million. Bet me. You rent in Ikeja, 3-bedroom flat, is about ₦1 million or thereabouts. Now, let's look at something here. I'm not saying the cost of land, though. I'm not saying cost of land. I say you have the land already and you have 8 million. You know, somebody will say, you better go and tie it down. Go and tie the money down somewhere. Go and tie it down. Now, goat, 8 million. You go and tie it down. No, let's begin to use our brain. Now, let me digress. Now, 8 million. If you take that 8 million and you use it to build a 3-bedroom flat, I tell you, it's going to be a good flat. Anywhere, 8 million naira to build 3-bedroom flat in Nigeria, at least it's going to be good. Good, yes. Now, revenue from a new completed flat. Let's say you rent out that house for 1 million naira every year per annum. 1 million naira per annum. I take that 1 million, I divide it by 365 to look at what is my daily income? What is my daily income? What is my daily income? So if I take that 1 million divided by 365, this is going to give me a return on investment of 2,740 naira per day. 2,740 naira per day. Well, this is an exercise I always like you to do. Those of you that are top executives that are listening to me, you're a manager, you are, no matter the cadre, you are an entrepreneur, whatever the cadre in which you are, always do this. Take your salary, take your monthly income, divide it by 30. Divide it by 30, your monthly income. Let's say your monthly income is 300,000 naira a month. Divided by 30, that is going to give you 300, that's 300,000 divided by 30, that's going to give you about 10,000 naira a day. 10,000 naira a day. You are going to ask yourself, what am I doing now? What other skill do I have apart from my salary that when I leave this job now, when I leave this employment, as I'm preparing for my retirement, what skill do I have that can make me to earn 10,000 naira a day? If you don't have it now, ladies and gentlemen, you need to pay extra attention to what I'm talking about. You need to pay attention. If you don't know what will make you 10,000 naira daily, if your salary is 150,000 naira a month, divided by 30, 150,000 divided by 30, that gives you about 5,000. That's 5,000 naira. Yes, that's about 5,000 naira a day. If you leave this job now, what will give you 5,000 naira daily? Now, you better think. Now, look at this. 1 million is 2,000. That's as a landlord in Ikeja. My income is what? 2,740 naira daily. We are teaching financial intelligence. Now, but for me now that I've had this knowledge and understand the skill and the art of trading, instead of building a house, maybe let me see what I can do with that 1 million, 8 million. Now, I will invest that 8 million in my trading. Now, why am I investing it in trading? Because I have learned a skill. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not get me wrong. I'm not saying take your 8 million now as of today and go and put it in trading. You will lose it. Be careful. I said, after adequate training and acquisition of skill, not just being trained by go and watching video online, being trained by people who will handhold you and help you to be successful. When you go on training and you are trained for this, Then I can take my 8 million naira. If you take that 8 million and convert it to dollars, well, in dollars now is about 470 naira this morning or thereabout. Now, let's look at, that gives me, let me just use 400 here. This gives me about $20,000, $20,000. With the skill that we are going to teach you, you can make at least just 1% in a day. There are some of you that are traders already. You trade already, and you are listening to me, and you know that even with $1,000, some people make this $200 in a day. With $1,000, some people make $200 in a day. But I, as a professional, will tell you that that is over trading. That is too much. $200 in a day with $1,000 account, you are over trading. You are too much over. You are risking. Wow. What happened?
Muted them.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Wow, I still see quite okay. Few persons who can't hear me from that is okay. All right. Now, the 1% daily, you can do that. So if you're a trader and you're listening to me right now, that's why you must attend the Friday meeting to understand money management. This is why you lose and blow your accounts. But when you attend our trainings, we will teach you how never to blow your account ever, 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 ever again. How can you trade and lose your money, your hard-earned money? No. You must understand money management. We'll be doing that on Friday, but you got to follow the class. Now, if I do just 1% of my account a day, all things being equal, daily, when you convert $200 a day to Naira, that gives you about 80,000 Naira. Now, as a Forex trader, as an online trader, as a commodity trader, somebody who trades cocoa, oil and gas online, that understands the skill, you are making 80,000 Naira a day. While the landlord, the one that invested his money in landed properties, will be making about 2,740 a day. Somebody say, but you know, one day you'll be seeing the house. No, me too, I'm seeing my money. And I can gather enough money trading to build a house or invest in a house later. You must make your money work for you. Let the money work for you. I hope you got this explanation. It might not just be straightforward as I've said it, but I hope you get the concept. Now, what are we going to be trading about? What are we trading on? If we are investing, if Rich Vision is helping you to invest your money, you don't want to trade it, but all these things making sense to me. But can you help me trade? What are we going to be trading on? The trading platform provides opportunity at all times to trade virtually all major cash crops and instruments that are hitherto beyond the reach of ordinary man on the street. So we are trading commodities, precious metals, e.g. gold and silver, oil and gas, foreign currency exchange, cryptocurrency. I think at this point, let me share a page with you. Let me share a trading account with you. Let me share this. I'm trying to log on to my trading account. Wow. It's trying to come up. It's trying to come up there. All right. Okay. While it's coming up, let me just. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, somebody will say, what is all this katakata here? Okay, let me just remove all these stuff there. Sometimes you are learning and practicing different things. You learn and practice different things here. I just want to have something I call the superpower combo. All right. Okay, don't worry about these arrows and all this design. Just concentrate on what we want to do here. Please, I'm going to click somewhere here to come up with this. Now look at this. See, forget all this drawing. Leave that one. It's not your business now. When we get to that level, don't confuse yourself. Let's take it step by step. All right. So look, I want you to focus on this side there. Focus on this side. On this side. You see my cursor? Look at this. You will see something, Euro USD. These are what we call currencies. Currencies. Euro USD, Euro versus United States dollar. It's like I want to exchange Naira for dollar. You have Naira versus dollar. You have Euro versus, a lot of them like that. But let me go down here and you see something here. Can you see something here? When you see those, at least those of you that did a small chemistry, is it chemistry now? Yes. You know XAU, XAG. You know when you hear XAU, you are talking of gold. XAG, you are talking of, I think that's silver. So you can trade gold here. You can trade silver. This is US30 UPX, NAS, the NASDAQ. When you hear NASDAQ, the NASDAQ stock, UK 100 and so on. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. Maybe you don't want to trade that. Yours is you are interested in copper, gold, gas, oil and gas. You see it? You see it? Cocoa. You want to trade cocoa? Let me drag this cocoa to this place. I will drag this cocoa to this main chart here. Boom. Boom. Can you see something? Can you see up here? You see cocoa, cocoa, cocoa. So, all right, let's go down here. Look at something here. I want you to just pay attention here, ladies and gentlemen. See, you know, we have some special tools that we use. You know, I always tell people, in those days, there is what we call the manual. Even till now, we have what we call the manual cars and the automatic car. You know, in those days, many persons like to drive. You know, when automatic cars first came, you know, some of us will say, no, I don't like to drive automatic. I like this manual that you can change the gear anytime. After sometimes people saw that car, I can't keep on struggling and things. If I can have the tools that can show me, look at what my tool told me here. He said, boom, Shola, buy. Cocoa is going up. Boom. And with this power here, I took a buy decision. Look at from this level. Look at from here. Simple analysis. No analysis that will lead to paralysis. Just take the simple decision here, and it goes up with it. Now, you look at. I'm buying cocoa. Let me put it. Let me look at coffee. Coffee. I put coffee. If I put coffee here, look at it. Look at the top here. Can you see coffee? You see coffee here, all right? Coffee. It got to this place. Boom, 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 boom. It got here, gave me a W formation and tells me, okay, guy, you better sell. And I took a sell. Came down here, I sold, gave me an indication to buy, and I bought using the power of what we call the harmonic scanner and things. These are tools, but don't worry about this. You don't. Let's go to some things first. You want to trade sugar? Look at sugar. I put sugar. Ladies and gentlemen, see, technology has made things different, change. Soya bean, wheat. Look at wheat. You want to trade wheat? Look at wheat here. Look at soya bean. Look at sugar. Are you getting cotton, coffee, whichever thing you want to trade? Look at US. Look at this US oil. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. All these things are there for you to use. Tools that are there. Let me do something here. Let me show you something. Yes, it's interesting. This stuff is interesting. It's interesting. It's not like what you used to know in those days. It's not that terrible as they used to tell you. Look at, I don't know how many of you remember during the peak of the COVID-19 something, when they said, what's happening to my network? You know, if you remember the peak of the COVID-19, when they say price of oil dropped, can you see something here? Can you see? Look at, if you look at the price here, look at this is price. This is $10, all right? This is $10, this is $6, this is $2. Look at, it went to zero. Price of US oil went as low as zero. Some of us saw it when it began to rise. Guys, look at this. This thing tells me that oil and gas, see, when this thing was going down, everybody knew that recession was imminent. From this, economy cannot catch you by surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. And the thing, when it started going up, this thing told me, Shola, bam, oil price is going up. Position yourself. Look at it, went from 0 and went up here. This is $40. Go now, right now, go and watch CNN News or go and watch Bloomberg News and look at what is the price of oil as I speak now. What is the price of oil? This is the price of oil now, about $40 per barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, this gives you the real economy, the real world's economy. So whichever one you want to trade, we already have tools that will help you. So you are planning for your retirement. Why don't you plan and sit down and look at this thing and practice it and begin to make it help you. You are a busy executive, whatsoever level you are. You can do without analysis that will lead to paralysis, and then you get, all right, let's just keep rule. I hope somebody is getting something here. My position tonight is to show you the power of online trading, all right? So I've been able to show you all the commodities and the things that you can trade with this market. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the course of this training, we'll be making you to know what we call intermarket analysis, how these markets relate with themselves, relationship between the broad market index, representing various stock markets and indices market and things, and those factors to consider when you are trading. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, it will take you quite, committed time for you to learn how to trade. Imagine it's something that will help you to trade and make $100, $50, $100 a day, $100 a day. Then, depending on how big your capital is, if you are doing $100 a day, ladies and gentlemen, that's not small money. That's over 40,000 naira in a day. It's good anywhere in the world. It's good anywhere in the world. You can be in Nigeria, you can travel out. I remember traveling outside the country with a friend of mine, and we were staying in an hotel and sitting down doing this thing on our mobile phone. We were making the money that we were supposed to use to pay for the hotel. It's interesting, guys. But you remember, you have to learn the skill properly. Don't let anybody deceive you. It's very easy. It's very easy. No. I won't deceive you. I will tell you the truth. It takes commitment. If you want to learn to know how to trade and be a fashion designer, you're going to learn for about 6 months, sometimes a year. And when you saw how much do you make by per one clothes, now you want to trade the international market, and somebody tells you it's just 1 week training. Continue. All right. So when we introducing you to the online platform, so we have the online trading, which allows individuals to actively participate in buying and selling of instruments in any major exchange in the world. Okay, all right, I'm still within my time. So a platform is the software you will actually use to make the trades. As long as you have a mobile phone, ladies and gentlemen, your mobile phone, I got 2 machines there that I use, understand? Because now I don't mind. If I decide, I can buy a mobile phone of 200,000 naira now, because I'm not using it just to say hello, hello. Because some of you are using phone just to say hello, hello, and the phone is taking money from you. The phone is smarter than you, because something that is taking money from you is quite smarter than you. So you begin to use that phone to make money now. So we're going to be teaching you how to put this application on your mobile phone, and you're going to be able to trade in the comfort of your home. Ladies and gentlemen, it's awesome. When you go live, you are going to be using the same software. Well, those of you that will be coming with us on Wednesday thereabout, we're going to be giving you an account that will give you what we call it a demo account. In that demo account, you have about $5,000, $3,000 for you to practice. Ladies and gentlemen, when I hear people lose in this market, now I don't blame them, because I've had my own fair share of losses. I tell you the truth, I have lost in this market. When I was introduced to this market, I thought, oh, this is the end of poverty. In fact, when the person that taught me, in his account that day, in one day, the guy had made $1,000. One day, I say, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. If I can make 1,000 every day, what is my problem again? And I went into it, with, after all, I'm a accountant. I must know this is it. I never knew it's a different ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, I've managed businesses, I've handled businesses, but when I got to this market, I wanted to trade it with the greed. I wanted to trade it based on the problems and financial challenges that I had. I lost a lot of money until I met a mentor who sat me down and showed me how to become successful as a trader. And since the time I got to understand that, I and the people that we are working with, that I'm working with, I think we said, let us teach as many persons so that people will not fall into the trap. All right. So when you are trading, we have what we call the technical analysis and we have the fundamental analysis. Excuse me. So we're going to be explaining all those in the trading. So there are three major pillars as far as trading is concerned. We have what we call the technical market, and we have the technical, which we call the price action, history trends, pattern, support, resistance. And then we have the fundamental analysis also, and we have the sentimental. Now, technical has to do with, you know, that like that chart I showed you, the chart I showed you here, showed you something here for those people that are just joining. You know, this chart, this has to do with technical. It's technical, you know, you draw this one here, you draw this, you draw this. This one says going down. This one is called the harmonic pattern. Call it the harmonic pattern. And then these are all technical things. And it has been simplified to give you direction. All right. This is one of the things we teach. We teach people this one more in our advanced class. To tell you the truth, this is a whole day's training. This tool here is a whole day's training. Even if I give you the tool, you don't know what it's doing. You will just go, you will even lose money with it. But we teach it completely in a training session, how people can use this tool effectively. So people that are even professional traders, they still use this because it just pays. It reduces your screen time. Instead of you sitting down on the screen from morning to night, mommy, daddy come, mommy is coming from office, daddy is still looking at the screen. What are you doing? I'm analyzing the market. I'm analyzing analysis. Daddy, this morning, how many analysis have you done? Oh, all the analysis have gone to paralysis. Ladies and gentlemen, you get tools and things that are going to help you to become successful. All right, that is that. Okay, that's what we call the technical analysis. All right, you're going to learn so much about that in the course of the trading. Now, fundamental, when we talk about fundamental, we're talking about the news, technical economic news, socio-political influences. You know, Donald Trump is going to say something. Last week, Donald Trump said some things in the U.S. market that weakened the U.S. market and the U.S. currency, and you know, things like that. These are fundamental. When do you know when these things are coming out? How do you know the impact of these things? You are going to be learning all that. Then the sentiment of the market, how other traders are reacting to the market. We're going to be showing you the 10 simple rules, what you need to do, that you trade your demo until you have a profitable strategy. We're going to, on Thursday, we're going to be showing you the profitable strategy that you are going to be using. Do not trade when you are stressed, emotional, or distracted. These are some of the things that you get to know. You have to be patient, what you need to do to be patient in the market, to be consistent. Rome was not built in a day. Some of you want to know, you can't learn everything today. That's why we don't want to overload you, but just to open your conscience and things. I know there are some of you that are fast already in this, but I have a lot of newcomers. And that is because of these newcomers that we can, if I go into and you buy, you sell, we'll be speaking jargons. I'm going to lose all of them. So I want them to have an appreciation of, you know, what this market is all about. If you feel me, if you're in that category, you want me to go out, because at times I feel we are going too low, explaining too low things. But if you think we are going in the right trend, can you just type 222 in the chat box? If the trend I'm going is just okay with you, can you just type 222 in the chat box? Put 222 in the chat box. You are understanding, we are not rushing you, and you are okay with that. You like the way it's going, put the 222 in the chat box. Because I always have some expert who say, oh, teach us the tip thing, teach us the tip thing. You can't learn the tip thing in the first day. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm seeing awesome students. And you know what? I always pray for my students, for every student that passed through each academy. We always pray, teach you to the extent that that God will help you to become better than your teachers. And I pray somebody listening to me, after this 1 week, you will get more skill. I'm not saying this 1 week will make you better than your teachers. After this 1 week, you will acquire more skills. That whether with Rich Vision or with any other company, you can learn it from anywhere. All we want is that we want you to look back and say, thank God I had an encounter with Rich Vision Academy. All right? So never forget that trading is 90% mental and 10% skill. All right? So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be looking at, and for you, you should understand every time that for the market to be moving, for price actions to be going on, there's something that is moving this market. There is a man we call, there's a committee we call the Federal Open Market Committee in the US, ladies and gentlemen. And there's one we call FOM, that's the FOMC. When do you trade when these people are having a meeting? There's someone we call the chairman of the Federal Reserve. The chairman of the Federal Reserve, somebody, I think it's still Jerome Powell, I'm not sure. I think he's still the one. Now, he doubles as the same chairman for the FOMC. Where these guys are, let me tell you, these are some of the things that people do that makes them to lose. I will say, what is me? I am a tech. Let me tell you, if this chairman of, they say, my dear, in fact, I'm tired. I don't know what is happening to this, our economy. It seems our economy is in trouble. Let me tell you, and one press man hears him. Oh my God. You will see a violent reaction in the market. I remember trading sometimes in 2005 and 2006 or thereabouts, during the peak period of this Ogoni crisis, all right? And I was trading the S&P 500 market, and then suddenly, the market, I was having profits. Then suddenly, there was a sharp turn. And I began to look, because I was a technical trader then, I didn't understand. I said, what happened? Why did my profit just disappear? And I was checking. And then I went to a place they call Bloomberg. A lot of you have Bloomberg on your DSTV, you don't watch it. That CEO listening to me, you begin to watch these things. They are things that will help you, especially in this pandemic. Now, when I now went to Bloomberg, you know what I saw? They said, the news said there was a pipeline blast at Ogoniland, Nigeria, West Africa. I say, what it concern Ogoni petrol bumping with the international market? Wow, the market is sensitive. That news was not carried by Nigerian news until the next day. To show you how powerful this market is, ladies and gentlemen, you pay attention. So we're going to be looking, there are a lot of things that you're going to learn here that I don't want to bore you with. So we have geopolitical events. Look at this COVID-19 period has affected market in different ways. But we're going to be showing you how to win in this market, either way, whether you are buying or you are selling. What commodities should you be buying now? What commodities should you be selling now? Is it the cocoa? Is it the rice? What should you be buying? You know, you're going to understand all those things. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I think, let me quickly, I was just trying to make it so that we don't always want the class to be more than 1 hour. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe you've gotten 1 or 2 things from this training. But one thing I must tell you is this. Don't rely on that. The skill that you have is what has brought you to the level you are now. The thing that brought you to this present level is just like when we were working. I left corporate world maybe around 2005 thereabouts. I was working with a multinational. But I remember I left there as one of our senior accountants there. And I remember when we are going for, when you want the company to promote you, you are looking there asking you, what new skills do you have? What new skills do you have? The skill that brought you into the company is not enough to take you to the next rank. So you want to add more skills. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last 1 year, in the last 2 years, what additional skill have you added to yourself? So ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. You might not have an opportunity of joining us tomorrow, but if you can, do. Let's show you more about this. For those people that are, maybe you are so busy and you might not have the time to be on this, there's something we call our investment plan. Let me quickly share that with you. You know, a lot of people love that aspect because they kind of make cool stuff there. Even our students, we tell them whether a student or not, you got to be part of it so that whilst you are still learning, you can invest your money in this. You know, there's something they call passive income. Passive income. You know, you are sleeping and your money is working for you. The reason why we insist that you try to be part of this training is that you will understand. Not that tomorrow you carry your money and give to somebody and then they tell you, sorry, your money, and start telling you stories that touch the heart. No, know what your money is not. So here, we because we know that it takes some time for people to learn how to trade. So we constitute a group of traders who can help others to trade. We help new members trade their accounts while they focus on their learning. We help members to generate constant flow of income to take care of the cost of their academy. Do you understand? Accrued revenue is shared. So the concept of the rich, ladies and gentlemen, it pains me when I hear somebody say, I have 1 million naira in my savings account. What? 1 million naira in your savings account? You keep money in savings account? And the rich man goes to borrow your money? Look, the rich people's mindset is investment. The poor is savings. The rich is investment. The only reason why you should be saving is to invest. So, and you must, when you are investing, you wait for delayed what? Gratification. So we have here, look at on this chart. Over the period of time, we do a return on investment between 10 to 20% return on investment. Between 10 to 20% return on investment. So let me show you something. Let me show you from this Excel, from the Excel standpoint, right? Let me show you this. Look at this. Look at this. Let's say, wow, you know, we have some rich guys, they're always analyzing $50,000, $100,000. But let's say you have $1,000 and you want to invest. You invest $100,000 on our platform. Investing on our platform is absolutely free, ladies and gentlemen. Please let nobody call you and tell you that Rich Vision says you should pay so and so amount for your investment. No, sir, no, man. We don't collect money. We don't even want to see your money. You open your account with the broker. We will tell you, we advise you the broker we use. We are not the broking firm. Rich Vision Academy is a training institute. We are not licensed to collect money from people. So all you do, open your trading account with the broker. You deposit your money with the broker. The broker will ask you for some means of identification. They will ask you for maybe your driver license, international driver license, and all this, and your proof of address. You open your account. What you just do is you will connect your own account. You will connect your account by yourself with our own account. We have our traders who are trading. And as our traders are trading, as they make profits, as our traders make profit, automatically your account will make profit. If our trader makes a loss on his account, your own account will make a loss also. I know you don't like to hear that side. But that's the obvious. But you know, a good trader will make more profits than what? Losses, all right? So when you connect your account, because we are not charging, we are not doing anything, the only thing we do is this: after the trading, after 1 month, whatsoever profit you make, they make on your account, we just share it at the rate of 60 to 40. Look at 60-40. So let's say in a month, this is $1,000. We make 20% on your $1,000. You know that's $200, all right? We will share this $200. 60% will go to you. 80% will go to the trader. 60% will go to you. 40% will go to the trader. So $120 will go to you. $80 will go to the trader. Now, this $120 becomes part of your new capital for the new month. So your 1,000 now becomes 1,120. Now, we trade again, make 20% on that amount in the month. In a month, let's say that gives us 224. 224. We share it again 60-40. You take 60%, we take 40%. Your own portion, you will add it to your own account again. This account swells up again. The power of compounding, ladies and gentlemen. Look at, if that goes on for 12 months, look at what your $1,000 will become, $3,895. Ladies and gentlemen, if that goes on for 24 months, this is something that can happen, all things being equal. All things, because there are some situations that will happen that we may not get to 20% in a month. Please note this. I won't say because we want to, no, we tell you how it is. There are some periods that we don't get to 20% in a month. There are some months we do 10%. There are some months that we even lose. We make a loss. But overall, when you check the trend over the period of time, your account, because you know, trading is like, I'm sure some of you have seen trading charts. You've seen trading charts. You know that trading chart is always something like this, up, down, up, this profit, this loss, this profit, this loss, this profit, this loss, this profit. But where is it going? It is going up. Do you understand? So let nobody tell you that, you know, I don't make loss at all. You're right. Does it happen? Are you there? So look at, for you that have, maybe you are a big time investor, you want to do, let me start with $5,000 US. If I'm starting with $5,000 US, what is my $5,000 US going to be in 2 years? Wow. That's provided you didn't make any withdrawal. And provided we are achieving 20%, which we don't guarantee. We don't guarantee that. But you will be seeing everything. And it's good that anytime you want to withdraw your money, if we make the profit this morning, just take for instance, today we made 10%. Let's say we made 5% today. You can withdraw the money today without calling anybody that, please, I want to withdraw my money. No. You can withdraw the money at any time without recourse to anybody. You can add more to your money. You can do whatsoever with your money. Well, we'll be explaining more of that on Friday. That's directly addressing those ones that say, I will just want to prefer investing, or while I am learning, I will be getting, I want to be able to do it for me. Okay. What is the least amount one can invest on the platform? That is, the least amount is $200. Now, Festus Taiwo said, what of loss on the account? What's it going to happen to loss if we share profit? Mr. Taiwo, all right. Now, listen, before your account will experience a loss, our own account, the trader's account, has experienced a loss. And that's why we say we don't want to collect money. If a trader will not open his own eye to lose his money, that means your money is secured. Does that make sense to us? A trader, you know, if a trader gathers people's money, and then he does anything, and the thing lost, he say, that make it no best, you know, the thing. But now he's holding his own money, the company's money, and you know, all of us, we are, you are losing our money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the consciousness is there because our money is involved. So if there's going to be a loss, it comes first to our money before it hits your money. But I tell you, even though there's a, we have a trading strategy that will never make you lose your account. I don't mean you won't lose a trade, but that my account, all the money disappear. No, sir. No, man. It will not, by the grace of God, because of what we have on our platform. Yes. Is there any other question on the platform? It's been a wonderful day. It's been a great day for me. I'm so excited. Still have everyone on the call. Over 119 persons, 120 persons on the call. Wow. I'm sure you gained value for tonight. And I will be looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. So what I want you to do, is this. I want you to take time and watch this video again. I'll be posting this video on the, I'll be posting the video in the what we call the group chat. The group, we'll be posting it in group chat. Now, for those, in case, for those people that are watching on, Mr. Kule, can you please let me type your number in the group chat? Can you help me type your number in the group chat? Because of those people that are kind of, maybe they are watching on Facebook and they want to connect so that we can add them. If you are not in our group chat yet, maybe you just saw it on Facebook, you joined the call, just, let me see, where's Mr. Cole's, let me see. All right, okay. Let me copy this number. You are just going to send to this number. Just a minute, please, ladies and gentlemen. Just a minute. Okay. Just a minute. All right. So let me share this. So maybe you are just seeing it online. Please just add me, send by WhatsApp chat, add me to the group. Send it. Let me share it with you. Okay. To this number. Add me to the group to this number. Please send it tonight. That is, if you are not on any of our WhatsApp group yet, peradventure you are watching on Facebook or on YouTube, just send add me. If you're already in the group chat, please, you don't need to send this. If you are in our group WhatsApp chat, maybe you had us on radio. So you don't need to do this. You are not in the group, somebody just send this to you and you join. Please add me so that we can add you to the WhatsApp group. Ladies and gentlemen, it's as if I should not go out there after here, but then we gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure on behalf of Rich Vision Academy. We are so glad to have you on board. We'll be glad to see you make it to the end of the training. If you're going to join us tomorrow in the training, and you're sure you're going to be in the class tomorrow, can you put an 888 in the chat box and give glory to God that you are part of this awesome session? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Put an 888 in the chat box. 888 in the chat box. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, wow. Somebody said, must I open a domiciliary account? No, you don't need the current account you have. This account that you have is just okay. Glory be to God. I love that. Thank you. I always like to put God at the center. Let me tell you, always put God at the center of it all. Put God at the center of it all. I've learned it over my period. In my climb to success, I've learned that I got to put Him at the center of it all. Do have a wonderful night. God bless you. Bye-bye.